Hey friends, and welcome back to my channel. I thought today would be nice to share another little decorate with me for fall. This is my moody vibe. And then we're also going to head into the garden, and I thought I would make a garden little throw it together ratatouille and some steak, and I thought I'd take you along with me. If you're new here, my name is Nicholsen. I love to share all things homemaking, so decorating, cooking, cleaning, organizing, and all my little pets will be shared as well. So if you love chickens, puppies, and kittens, definitely hit that subscribe button. Okay guys, let's jump into this beautiful day. It is Tuesday and I'm just about to head out to work. Over the weekend, I got all of the fall decor up, and I don't know if I ever talk about this, but I have what I am assuming is probably like arthritis in my hands, and this area and this area consistently hurt, and I think it's because I was like picking up so many little things and moving things around. I woke up and just felt like my joints in my hands and my thumbs just felt really tense. So I'm going to use my Sage, which is my Sage roll-on. This is the extra strength. I like to use this on areas. And then 2 years ago, we went to Europe and we were on a boat for a little bit of time. And during that trip, I think because the boat had like circular stairs to get up and down, I did something to my knee and actually went home from Europe in with a knee brace on. Pretty embarrassing. And so I have been using this since then, and it genuinely helps. If you guys aren't familiar with Sage, it's 100% natural product. This is the extra strength. It's a product that is for pain relief, and it just, oh my god, immediately when I put it on, there's like this overwhelming sense of like, I'm not going to say numbing, but it's just like it immediately, my hands feel so much better. I have used it on my knee as well, especially when I go back to play tennis. It always acts up, and then all you have to do is take a little bit of this on, like, that's not a good look. So all you would need to do, like on your knee, it's right here on this inner ball that usually hurts. I just put a little bit on, and then I just gently rub it in, and immediately I start feeling it working. It has a little opener, so you can actually use more of it, especially at the gym. If you have any parts of your body where you need 100% natural pain relief, highly recommend this. The other thing they have, this is the Peppermint Halo. This is one of my favorite go-tos for tension or stress. I took this traveling recently, and immediately when I got to the airport, I had a ton of stress, and I just added this. I'll show you how it works. So anytime you're starting to feel tension in your head, go ahead and grab your Peppermint Sage roll-on. Start from one temple, follow your hairline, and on the other, giving it that halo effect. I like to rub mine in a little bit, and you will immediately see the relief start. If you guys want to check out Sage, they are, again, 100% natural. They are committed to an eco-conscious ingredients and sustainability, which I think is really important because we do absorb 75% of the things we put on our body. Sage designs their products to be beautiful and functional. You can throw this in your purse, take it anywhere, keep it in your car, keep it in your gym bag. They've been around for over 30 years, and they've been creating 100% natural, plant-based personal care products for you, your family, your friends, and your well-being. If you guys want to check them out, they are offering us 20% off any order for the next 48 hours, so you might want to check this out really quickly. This is valid for new and returning customers, and it ships for free in the US and Canada. I want to thank Sage for being a game changer for my joint pain, and also creating a nice relief for those big, heavy workload days like today. All right, guys, let's jump right into today's video. If you want to check it out, don't forget to check out Sage in the links down below. So while I am busy at work at the winery, I thought it would be fun to plug this part of today's video with a beautiful decorate with me I had done over the weekend. I decided to pull out all of these fall decorations, and I found this blanket, and it just gave a vibe I really wanted to try. I have rarely do I ever use deep, moody maroons, purples, reds. If you guys remember, one of my first fall decorate with me ever here on YouTube was making that DIY wreath out of grapevines. Goodness, it's been 4 years since I started here on YouTube, and today, as I'm doing this voiceover, I woke up and hit 150,000 subscribers. So I just want to say thank you to everybody who has joined me on this journey. I know it's been a bit of a roller coaster, and my style, my home, parts of my life have changed a lot, and each of your comments and the connection, and some of you I've become personal friends with, have meant the world to me, and I hope that I continue to get better and better at delivering great content that inspires you and motivates you to live a happy, healthy life. For me, if you're new here, the motivating factor of even being here on YouTube is to share the things that I really enjoy, which is giving a life-giving home to my kids. And I have 4 children. I don't show them here on YouTube, but I like to make the home a place that they look forward to coming to at the end of their day, that they feel safe, they get inspired, they get to grow into the humans that will one day roam this earth and become their own soul's journey. And I just have to say, this has been one of the most incredible adventures being here on YouTube. So thank you for letting me do that. So today, in true Lauren fashion, we are going to be decorating. So I'm going to get out all my moodiest fall decor and we are going to decorate. I found these beautiful picks here at Target. Target is killing the game this year at home decor. For fall, I have these beautiful little Nicole Miller placemats, and I have these wreaths that I got a long time ago at Target. I can't forget my Mrs. Myers. The first thing I do when I'm going to decorate is I actually clean the entire space. I like to lay everything out, and then I kind of just pick and choose what I'm going to put where, and I don't usually, actually never, pre-decorate before filming. So you kind of get to see I change things up and I want to move things here and there, and I think that's the organic way that most of us decorate. I also always turn on a little French cafe on Pandora. It's my favorite station. Okay guys, here's everything we're going to be using. Let's get decorating. I will link a lot of this down below as far as decor, but I want to say almost all of this foliage or any of the picks that you see here, I got all of that at Target. Again, Target has some great stuff. I will link a lot down below. These risers and that pumpkin I picked up from Hobby Lobby. I will tell you, everything I have comes from either Hobby Lobby, Michael's, Home Goods, or Target, and no specific order. And I've been collecting home decor. Well, I've been with my husband for 15 years. So I have been slowly collecting things. I've been gifted things over the years. My mom gave me some things. These are her cookbooks, actually. But throughout the years, I always kind of like add a little bit each year. So if you're looking for some good home decor, I would check those spots out. For today's Decorate With Me, I wanted to incorporate some of my mom's cookbooks. I don't know about you, but I don't do a whole lot of cooking during the summer. I feel like we pretty much grill every single night. But when it turns September, we've got football Sundays, we have cold weather, and I just get more inspired to cook in the like winter and autumn months. I don't know. Tell us in the comments down below if you're the same. But I like to get all my cookbooks out and get inspired to do different stuff. Each week, when the kids are back to school, I like to kind of get a couple different recipes together and pick and choose what I feel like each night. So tonight I had steak, but I wanted vegetables and I didn't have the vegetables. So I decided to actually head out to the garden and do a little farm to table. So
so definitely stick around to see that. For these little risers, I decided to add just a sweet little candle. I need to light that thing. I've been using it in so many videos, and we're going to light it in the next video. You and me, stick around, hit subscribe. We're going to light that candle and see what it smells like. I got it at Michael's earlier this year. So for this, I'm just going to add back these beautiful darker picks. I found these at HomeGoods. If you guys ever notice, as you're getting into the line at HomeGoods or Marshalls, they usually have a bin or two of picks. What I love about HomeGoods picks, they're extremely long, very high quality, and amazingly priced. Each one of these bundles came with 6 picks, and it was only $14. If you buy any faux floral, you know they're very expensive. Like at Hobby Lobby, it's $14 just for one of these picks. So if you want a little hack on how to find some really affordable picks for florals, definitely check out your local HomeGoods, TJ Maxx, or Marshalls. For the island, I decided to use these really beautiful picks. I was racking my brain trying to remember where I bought these. There's so many of them. I want to say I got them at Hobby Lobby, maybe, or perhaps I got them at Marshalls. I don't know. I'll try. I'm really trying to remember because they're very unique and beautiful, but they're very messy. So I'm just going to tuck these into this little vase. I actually got at Target a couple years ago. It's beautiful, like a dark brown. And then this really pretty basket. I'm going to add in some pumpkins, and I thought it'd be fun to add a couple little books and some candles to this area just to warm it up. I also bought some new baskets at Target, which I always have had these metal bowls, or excuse me, little buckets underneath this island, and I just felt like they're beautiful, and I feel like they go with the refrigerator and all the silver in this room, but I wanted to go with something a little bit warmer and a little more natural, so I picked up these two. I will link them down below. I was really bummed because they were $50 a piece, and then I found online that they were only $35. So that was a bummer. I also didn't have time to go return them, to then buy them online, and it was a total loss for me, but it won't be a loss for you because I'll have them linked down below and you can save on them if you are interested. I also got this cute little candle. It's pulling more red in this video. It was definitely like a deep purple, but it was very bright in here this particular day. I live in Northern California in wine country, and we had like a week of chilly weather, and now it's 100 degrees. Like today, I'm sitting here in my home office, and it is 100 degrees this weekend. Kids are in the pool, and it is hot. So I have to say, like, weather for me, I know I asked you guys in my last video about weather. Weather for me is all over the place as well. Tell us in the comments down below, girls. It's September. Have we started decorating yet? Here's how everything turned out. I wanted to add that pillow in because, excuse me, that blanket. It was 100% the inspiration for this little decorate with me today. I wanted to use some tan colors, some lighter colors, and then that deep, rich purple, which I just think is so beautiful. I had a lot of fun doing this, especially since it's really not my style or aesthetic. I thought it was kind of fun to try something new and obviously use some of my decor that I haven't used in years past. I mean, I use them sometimes, but this was actually really fun. So if you are into the deep purples and moody reds for fall, definitely try some of these things. I also popped in some white pumpkins throughout, kind of stayed consistent with those without having any orange in here. But I will say it was beautiful. I ended up going back to orange, which will stay that way for majority of September. I am planning to go pretty heavy for Halloween this year, since I didn't decorate last year. I really, really want to do something fun this year. So because I'm doing so much for Halloween, I think I'm going to need to start in September. But for right now, I'm really just enjoying all of these beautiful fall decorations in the home. I have my favorite Glade plugins going. It smells like pumpkin spice lattes baking in the oven and it just smells great. I'm going to show you around and then we will come home from work on this particular day and I'm going to take you to the garden and we're going to get cooking. So typically after I get home from work, the first thing I do after checking in with the kids and making sure homework has been done and all of that, I will get cooking. I like to put on an apron always. I just feel like if I keep having to throw clothes into the washer, I'm just going to go nuts. So I usually just use an apron and I love to turn on a little bit of classic jazz music or French music and light some candles. So we're going to do that. We're going to get these lights on. Here is a sneak peek on what our living room looks like. If you want to go check out that video, I will link it down below. It was my fall 2024 decorating video. Some great ideas, lots of pops of that beautiful gold and orange and red. So if you're looking for that style of decor, we already have that up here on the channel. Okay, so now that I got the house smelling like pumpkin spice lattes again, I'm going to head out to the garden and harvest what little I have left of our zucchinis. I am pretty close to probably in the next 3 weeks, I'm going to actually take this garden out. This year, and this wasn't just for me, was an epic fail where I live for tomatoes. It was not good. Even at the winery, we did not have great tomatoes. I don't know why, but heirlooms didn't even come through. They just said no thanks. And the only thing that usually does grow are the grape tomatoes or cherry tomatoes. And so that's really all I've had to work with. And then we did have that one day where we had all those Romas where we were able to make a little farm to table pasta sauce, quick and dirty, super easy. So today I thought I would just make a little quick and dirty ratatouille. Blanca came to join me in the garden. She is not a fan of peppermint. I'm just going to say it. Anytime he's around, and he's always at the bottom of my feet, she gets upset. So her tail feathers are coming back. She is finding herself every single day. She's so happy. Again, I had peppermint down below me and she was not feeling it. I got salty in the background, just chilling, and I'm going to add a little bit of eggplant, some tomatoes, basil, and a little bit of zucchini to this, and we are going to head into the kitchen and get all of that washed up, and we're going to make a little ratatouille and steak for dinner. Ratatouille happens to be one of our family's favorite things to make, and until we moved into this house, I used to buy everything, and for the last 2 years, I've been able to make Ratatouille farm to table, which has been really, really fun. So all you need to do, you can do this many different ways. If you search Ratatouille on my channel, you'll see I've made it many, many different ways, even the way they made it on the movie Ratatouille. So if you're looking for that, definitely check out my channel. I'll go look for it and put it in the link down below, but all you need to do is chop up some garlic. I'm using 4 cloves. Chop up some onions. We're going to use some tomato paste as the base of this. Since I have fresh tomatoes, I'm going to be using fresh tomatoes, but you can also use a can of crushed tomatoes, a 15-ounce can. So line the bottom with some tomato paste. I'm using 2 8-ounce cans. I'm using garlic and onions. I'm going to add in my zucchini, my eggplant. I'm going to top it with tomatoes, and then I'm adding just some Italian seasoning and a little bit of olive oil. Put that in the oven at 375 for about 20 to 30 minutes. While that is cooking, let's have a glass of wine. Check out down below if you guys want to join me and try Naked Wines. They have wines coming from Napa Valley from some of the best winemakers at really affordable prices. I love doing wine and food pairings. It's one of what I do for a living, but it's one of the things I love. So if you want to check that out, I'll put a link down below as well. We're going to get some steak that I had marinating all day, cooking, and we're going to get dinner on the table. The one thing I did change is I added a little pasta because I just felt like I needed a little bit something extra. And here is how it all turned out. Here's how everything turned out. We have some delicious ratatouille from the garden. I topped it with a little Parmesan and some fresh basil. I have some delicious marinated steak, and voila, super simple. Thank you so much for joining me for today's video. I have a ton more decorating, believe it or not, coming up on this channel, and many more recipes. So if you like that, hit the subscribe button, and thank you so much for watching. See you in the next one. Bye.